There's a great story of 3 bricklayers, and one of the bricklayers says, "What am I doing? I'm laying some bricks." The second one says, "I'm building a wall." And the third one says, "I'm building a beautiful cathedral." We're at a moment in time where we all might be able to be builders of beautiful cathedrals. So AI has the potential to enhance human well-being and meaning in a few different ways. It can serve as a coach or a mentor, allowing us to have a better sense of who we are, a greater sense of self-awareness, which allows us to value ourselves and have others value us more. It can also be used in ways that would allow us to free up our time, to be used in ways that would make us thrive and improve creative episodes, relationship bonding, mental well-being. AI will fundamentally shift the way that we use time, ideally in a way that allows us to thrive, be excited, get more joy, laugh with others to a greater degree, and actually self-actualize, improve our own selves. If you think about AI systems being built to increase functionality like increase productivity or make things easier or more efficient, that's one thing. But a human-centered artificial intelligence approach really thinks about putting the human at the center. How do you use technology to augment humans, which isn't just about making our lives more efficient. It's also about creating meaning in our lives. How do you enhance relationships with other people? How do you improve as a human? How do you actually do something that's greater than your own self? How do you help serve others? Technology doesn't just have the ability to increase efficiency and functionality and productivity. It has the ability to increase human well-being. At this moment in time, we're facing an epidemic, and that is loneliness. The CDC recently released a report showing that teenage girls have declined in mental well-being in a significant way. In fact, about 57% of teenage girls have said that they experience persistent hopelessness and sadness, up from about 36-37% in 2011, since phones and social media came out. And in fact, the number of girls that actually have considered suicide is also on the increase. And it's bad also for teenage boys, but it's exacerbated among teenage girls. So here's a situation where we have phones and social media, these tools that were given to us, that we bought, that we enjoy, but have had negative unintended consequences. How do we ensure that AI doesn't suffer the same fate? Right now, large language models capture all of us, all of humanity. It's like showing a mirror of who we are. And there's good sides of us and there's bad sides of us. The question is, how do you use those large language models in order to increase the good in human well-being? And so ironically, we're at a point where life expectancy has been shrinking, and yet we have the opportunity as a human species to behave in very different ways. So how do we spend our time so as to mitigate all of those things that are taking our lives and shortening them, and instead increase not just longevity, but meaning in life? Now here's the upside. What actually creates meaning in life is this idea of improvement. Now improvement or self-actualization comes from not just winning or having a goal and achieving it. It's also from failing. It's also from mistakes we make, and it's learning from those mistakes. What we want from this technology is the ability to have feedback that allows us to experience pain, but then learn from it, so as to enhance the human condition, allow us to change and grow and improve. There's a recent study that showed most individuals don't actually get that much meaning from work. They find meaning in other places, at home, in life, with friends and family. Could we take this opportunity to change the nature of jobs so that humans could find meaning at work as well as in life? I think one key element that we need to adopt, it's not us, them. It's not technology versus humans. For that matter, it's not even like nature versus humans. It's how do we think of this ecosystem that we're co-creating, that we're building, as one that is unitary and self-reinforcing in a way that actually promotes curiosity, wisdom, and compassion. This is an important moment in time to ask ourselves these questions. How are we doing? What does it mean to be human? And how can we use technology to improve human well-being?